I wouldn't really watch a whole lot of match footage on my opponents. I'd watch tons of match footage, but I wouldn't necessarily watch like my guys my weight, my opponents really, too much. And so when I say that, like, I would get through a match and then I would find who I was going to go against next and I would watch their match. I'm literally just walking over, sitting by the match, and this is something my coach would have me do in wrestling as well. So I've kind of adopted that, and I normalized it in my mind, and it didn't become this like really scary thing. But I would watch the whole match or as much as I could, and rarely do you see a guy just like steamroll someone. Like if you're watching a match in its entirety, you see every little thing that happens. Like in every single match, there is a few, like at least one or a few good moments from the guy who loses. So like that would just give me tons of intel. It would normalize the thought of competing against that opponent in my mind. And I remember, watching Reese Lefevre. I was competing against him in trials, and or I'd won my match, and then I like watched his match against one of my like guy who I trained with before named Dylan Cameron, and Dylan like lat drops him good, and Dylan loses the match, but I see like a little bit of vulnerability. I see that he's human, and I see that like he's like, oh, okay. It's not like he's the best guy in the whole universe. He just got lat dropped on his face. Like, how good could he possibly be? You know what I mean? And one of the keys that I used to win was like, a wrestling or wrestling edge, or at least a wrestling, scrambling edge, right?